Welcome to AHA, a human among humans. How's it going? Are we one step at a time becoming more human, inch by inch and row by row? We'll let our garden grow. All we need is a rake and a hoe, and the rain come tumbling down. So I hope we're a step at a time. Now that we can step out, I hope we're becoming a human among humans. There's a big rally now at City Hall. You can even break away from watching this show and go down to Cambridge City Hall, where they're rallying for affordable housing. Our city government apparently forgot to include affordable housing when they said yes to developers developing parts of our wonderful city. But if you go down now or the next time and the next time, we'll get more affordable housing for folks like us. But since I am dedicated, thanks to Zia Rondeau, who is making us able to see each other, to doing this AHA show, I will be with you here for the next half hour. And the show, as you can see on the screen, is going to explore a poem song I wrote. It begins honest and tough, and it ends with an honest, tough, happy ending. So don't be scared along the way. So this is how the poem song goes. It's called Rot Art. Rot Art. Rotting to the core. Rotten to the core. By infecting sores. Rot me through my core. Rotting to the core. Rotten to the core. My infecting sores. Rot me through my core. If you are my friend, here's what's in store. Irritated raw wounds corrupt your core. If you are my friend, here's what's in store. Irritated raw wounds corrupt your core. Wounds corrupt your core. If you are my love, treated like a whore, festering with swords, festering with swords, will rot many whores. If you are my love, treated like a whore, festering with sores, will rot many whores, will love making war, breaking all the laws, explode, rotting cores, drinking in the gore, will love making war, breaking all the laws, explode rotting cores, drinking in the gore, rotting through our cores. We're forced to sense more inside gutless guts, scream that make us nuts, rotting through our cores. We're forced to sense more inside gutless guts, scream that make us nuts, hearing unheard scream unleashes unseen dreams, roaring from our core, dreams for cure. Now soar, hearing unheard scream, unleashes unseen dreams, roaring from our cores, dreams for cure. Now soar, guide us through locked doors, conjure and explore paths, healing all cores. We pray evermore. Guide us, guide us through locked doors, conjure and explore paths paths, healing all cords. We pray evermore to feel through rot all. Make rot flowing o'er, fueling awe-filled chords to stream with amor, to feel through rot awe. Make rot flowing o'er, fueling awe-filled chords to stream with amor. Rot art. I'm going to try to sing it once, and then we'll talk about it. Rotting to the core, rotten to the core. My infecting sores rot me through my core. If you are my friend, here is what's in store. Irritated raw wounds corrupt your core. When you are my love, treated like a whore, festering with sores, will rot many cords. Will love making war, breaking all the laws, explode rotting cores, drinking in the core, rotting through our cores, where forced to sense more, inside gutless guts, screams that make us nuts, hearing unheard screams, unleashes unseen dreams, roaring from our cores, dreams the cure now soar. Guide us through blocked doors, conjure and explore paths healing all cores. We pray evermore to feel through rot all, make rot flowing o'er, fueling awe-filled chords to stream with amor. That is a prayer, I hope, for all of us, for our country and world, and more, if any UFOs are listening. We can explore it a little. Rot art. What kind of art can we make with our rot? Right? Garbage art, vomit art, recycling art. Why not? What can we see in it? It's very nourishing. Yes? Rot is what makes the forest grow. Those rotting trees and ferns, or delicious, nutritious food for trees either new or newborn. Maybe there's nothing we need to worry about. We'll all be recycled. How would you like to be reborn? A fern, a tree, a seagull, a person, an angel, a star? Many possibilities. What would you like to be? One poet said, to die is different from what anyone supposes, and luckier. So rotting is just a stage. Not to be afraid of it. We can embrace it. Geez, I feel rotten today. Congratulations. Put your arms around your rot. See what will be recycled into. So, and maybe if our core is rotten, there's even more hope, more recycling. We might have hurt a few people along the way, but even if we've irritated them raw and they're festering, I mean, we can be sorry. I've told a friend of mine. One friend told me, Michael, when I was younger, you're going to suffer a lot. As I was hiding from my body and me. And my dear friend said, well, did your friend say you're going to make others suffer a lot? He didn't. I didn't even think of it. Part of the price of growing and recycling. One friend on Facebook, PF, said, if you haven't seen how rotten you were 20 years ago, you're still rotten. So there's hope, great hope, when we see, embrace our rot. I have one poem I wrote, which I need often in the morning. I wake feeling empty and fearful. I embrace feeling empty and fearful. Thank God there's time to write you in rhyme to help empty, fearful, turn cheerful. When you are my love, treated like a whore, festering with sores will rot many cores. Yep, we spread it. We spread our suffering and pain, but again, don't give up hope. We can all recycle it. We'll love making war, breaking all the cores, explode rotting cores, drinking in the gore. Sounds bad. We can own who we are as a nation. We've loved making wars from the beginning. Oh my. Drinking in the gore, whether it's California, Texas, New Mexico, the Philippines, Hawaii. And we recycle it. We didn't just conquer Hawaii. We made it a state. You know? We didn't just conquer the Mexican lands. They're states: New Mexico, Arizona, California. We broke many laws. Riding through our cores, we're forced to sense more inside gutless guts, right? How brave is it to bomb people, especially if they can't shoot you? Vietnam, Iran, Iraq. We're now sending drones. But inside our gutless guts, screams that make us nuts. We can hear the screams all over America. Chief Seattle said, "You'll hear it. You've taken away our land. You'll hear it when you walk, the screams of the Native Americans, the indigenous people. You'll hear their screams when you walk at night." Hearing unheard screams, Lisa's unseen dreams, roaring from our cores, screams and dreams for cure. Now sure, we're trying to cure our past. We have a Native American as Secretary of the Interior. Black lives matter. All lives matter. We're trying to be one nation under God. We the people. Through the screams. That's our dream. Guide us through blocked doors. Out of black doors, we can get through them, as we did through the Civil War. Guide us through black doors. Conjure and explore. We might need special powers beyond who we are, our better angels to guide us. Paths healing all cores. We, the people of the United States, in order to create a more perfect union. Government of the people, by the people, of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from this earth. To fuel through rot awe will make rot flowing ore, fueling awe-filled cores. To stream with a more. What are we basically made of? What do we want? A more perfect union. The power of the universe, the great gravity, pulling us together no matter how much we pull apart. The great love beyond us that we're born in the womb with. That's who we really are. May that love free us. A freeing love, creating more and more community like CCTV does. Like Zia Rondeau does, bringing this show to all of us. Thank you again, Zia. And we'll close our show riding through our cores. We're forced to sense more inside gutless guts, screams that make us nuts. hearing unheard screams, unleashes unseen dreams, roaring from our cores, dreams for cure now soar. Guide us through blocked doors, conjure and explore, paths healing all cores, we pray evermore. To feel through rot awe, make rot flowing o'er, fueling awe-filled cores to stream with amor.